Hi guys, I'm your Kaps coach. No, I'm your Opra coach, Asad Mehmood, and today I'm here with you with the details about Opra exam. So let's get started. Opra exam is Overseas Pharmacist Readiness Assessment Exam, which is replacing Kaps exam in March 2025. First of all, don't get panic. I will explain it to you the Opera exam step by step, so stay tuned. So let's discuss about the structure of the Opera exam. So basically, Opera exam consists of 120 MCQs, whereas Kaps had 100 MCQs in paper 1 and 100 MCQs in paper 2. So that's the main difference there. So Opera exam consists of only one paper with 120 MCQs with a total duration of 2 hours and 30 minutes. So Opera exam consists of basically 5 main subjects. So the first is the biomedical sciences, which makes the 20% of the total exam. And second subject would be medicinal chemistry and biopharmaceutics, which makes 10% of the exam. And then third subject is pharmacokinetics and dynamics, which makes 10% again. And then the fourth one is pharmacology and toxicology, which makes 10%. And then the last and the most important part of the Opera exam is therapeutics and patient care. I always discuss when I used to make videos for Kaps exam that therapeutics is the major portion. So in Opera exam, therapeutics takes out 45% of the total Opera exam marks. Opera exam based on 3 main ability levels. So this is very important to understand when you are trying to understand the concept of the Opera exam. So in this exam, basically they are going to assess your knowledge based on 3 ability levels. Number 1 would be the remembering the specific information or recalling, which means like how good you have memorized something. So and also its ability to remember a concept, fact or principle in somewhat the same form in which it was learned. So which makes the 55% of the total exam weightage. And in the second level of ability tests in Opera exam is the understanding of information given, which means they will try to assess your clarity of concepts of what you have remembered. And the third ability test would be the application of methods or concepts in the various clinical situations. So in this part, they will assess you how you're going to apply the information which you have remembered and understanding of the information which you have remembered in the part 1 and part 2. So they will try to assess your how you're going to apply that knowledge in the clinical scenarios. Opera exam consists of 120 MCQs. So out of 120 MCQs, 90% of the questions will be scored, which means 10% are unscored questions. So which are included in the exam just for calibration and testing purposes and do not count towards results. So out of 120 exam questions, 90% will be the questions on which you will be scored. Opera exam consists of RASH model. So RASH model is also known as scaling model, which actually assures that how accurately a test measures what is supposed to measure. So in simple words, this whole change will assess the test plus the candidate. All right. So how model works is when you have given a question, so the model will assess what is the difficulty level of that question and what is the response of students and what is the response of the candidates. So let's say if you have got the question in exam, what is the interaction of irbesartan with NSAIDs. So if 10 out of 3 people gave the right answer and 7 people gave the wrong answer, it means the difficulty level of this question is high, and the model will assign a certain weightage to that question in real time. So this way, this model will assess the difficulty level of the questions plus the clarity of the question being asked. So if this model will also assess if the question was asked in a nicely and a more understandable manner. Right? Also, this is the most accurate method or model which will analyze the true potential of the candidates. In the Kaps exam model, if you give the right answer, you will get 1 mark, and if you get the wrong answer, you get 0 marks. Whereas in the Opera exam model, the model will assess how many people gave the right answer and how many people give the wrong answer, and that they will scale the overall result at the end. Might be like if the exam is tough, so the overall percentage, passing percentage would be 45%. If the exam is easy, the passing percentage would be 80%. So in my conclusion, or in my understanding, this model is the most accurate model to assess your true potential, and this model will be much easier than the Kaps exam model. Alright guys, I hope I have explained it well. So this was just a basic video because my inbox was flooded with the questions regarding the Opera exam, its difficulty level, its structure, its content and everything. So that's why I have recorded this video. So I'm going to make more videos regarding the in-depth preparation of the Opera exam in the coming week. So just stick around and do not get panic and don't just go here and there. Always go to the Australian Pharmacy Council website for the correct and reliable information. Stay tuned and good luck.